Hi, Jason Rosenblum here with another IP Basics, and in this one we're going to talk about trademarks, and specifically, what are the goods and services of a trademark, and how do they protect a brand? So, when the Bulls won their third championship in a row, it was coined a three-peat, and Pat Riley actually had the trademark for that, and I want to take a look at those to show you what does a trademark actually cover. Because it doesn't mean that someone can't say the word three-peat. But what it does mean is that you can't use it in connection with the type of goods or services that application was filed for and registered ultimately, of course. So here it was filed for bumper stickers, decals, paper, pennants, paperweights, posters, and trading cards. So a trademark by the name of three-peat for bumper stickers, decals, paper pennants, paperweights, posters, and trading cards would block others from using the word three-peat on those type of items. Just like, for example, I have the trademark intellectually protecting your property in connection with providing legal services. So someone else can use it for something related to a house, maybe, protecting your property, like a homeowner's insurance. But for legal services, we own the registration and we can block others from using that or something similar. If you're looking at filing your own trademark and you want to see, there's this site where you can look at the trademark identification manual to see the different types of identifications. And usually the ones in this are the ones that are pre-formed, which means it's a lower filing fee. When you file an application with USPTO, it's lower by about $100 of the current fee. But you can do a free-form one if nothing fits into it. So let's just say, I said before, you like home owners insurance. Let's see what comes up. Nothing. Okay. Let's just do insurance, probably is where it comes up. So yeah, if you look here, you see different types of insurances, insurance administration. These are all different types of services. When you're looking at different items for clothing, hat liners, hat repair, jewelry, hat pins. So as you can see, when you file, you basically file in connection with all of those. So just looking back here, let's see what was most recently filed for. So now this one for three-peat for one word, which is still owned by Riles & Company, which is Pat Riley's company. It's for backpacks, computer bags, and sunglasses. Computer bags and sunglasses, and then backpacks, which, as you can see, these are in different classes. So also, the more classes, the more fees you paid. And then if you take a look, click here, see what the specimens look like to get an idea. So three-peat on glasses, just three-peat on a bag. So when we look at trademarks and we look at likelihood of confusion, one of the things you need to look at is the goods and services. And if you're thinking about filing for or using a trademark that maybe someone already has registered, you need to look at what are their goods and services and see if there's any sort of close connection that would cause a likelihood of confusion, which would block your trademark from either being registered or that you would be an infringer. So that's just a little bit about what and how goods and services are looked at in a trademark application registration. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at 888-666-0062 or jhrlegal.com. And thanks for listening.